Hi everyone. So finally, after a long wait, I am back with another CMA talk session for you. So today we have a very great and a young personality named CMA Puja Sinha with us for today's session. So let's give an energetic and warm welcome to CMA Puja Sinha. Hi Puja, first of all, how are you doing?
I'm good, Rohan. How are you?
I'm also fine. Thanks for asking and thank you for taking out time for this session, especially as we were planning it for a long time.
Mhm.
Anyways, so first of all, everyone wants to know a brief intro about yourself, if you can please.
Yes, surely, Rohan. Yeah, I am Puja Sinha. I am means I was born in Dhanbad, but later on in 2019 I came to Jamshedpur, and my family still is there in Dhanbad only.
Okay.
And since 2019 I am working, and from 2021 December I have been into full-time job. So, and I was already pursuing cost accountancy. And as far as the hobby is concerned, I paint, I draw patterns. So that is a sort of meditation as well in this course. As you know, we tend to get demotivated. So
Mm-hmm.
matlab meditating is a very means process which helps you keep
Keep going.
rejuvenation है ना
Mm-hmm.
keep
Mm-hmm.
going. So that has helped me. So this is about me, and this is it.
I think this introduction have covered two another questions as well, which I have lined up
Yes,
already.
yes, yes.
Okay. So, as you were working as in, like you said, you started working full time from 2020, 20,
One.
2021, right? So earlier you were
Yes.
working in a firm or like, uh,
No, I was interning with Tata Steel, but anyways, we have
mhm.
to go to the office. We have to complete our 8 hours time. So
Okay.
though I was interning, I was going regularly to the office with no leaves during the exam. Means they used to give a very means limited amount of leave.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working, but that was internship only with no very much workload. There wasn't any workload. So that I would say कि from 2021 I am into job. That is
Okay. Okay. So,
yes.
how did you come to know about CMA? And when did you start it? Like, as you were working in Tata Steel, did you start it at that time or before?
No, my brother was already pursuing this course,
Okay.
and I was from science stream. Means
Mm-hmm.
12th, I had opted physics, chemistry, and mathematics, and I went for engineering as well. But within few months only, I dropped that. Came back home and tried getting admitted to BSc. But due to session, I couldn't get admitted. So my
Okay.
brother was already into this course. So from there, I got the idea that if he is doing, I have to do this, because what we feel in science, the apex thing student achieves is getting into IITs. So when I came to commerce, when I came into
Mm-hmm.
this field, I understood that getting into commerce and doing the most apex things would be something like do costing or do chartered accountancy or do CS. So my brother was already doing it, so I got into cost accountancy. That is it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I think CMA has been made for engineers only earlier, if I remember. I'm not sure, but I think I have seen that somewhere.
Yes, people say this
Yeah.
since you
Mhm.
were already into it, so
Mhm.
probably that was the reason you choose this. But no, that was not the reason. My brother was already doing it. I had a guide, so I got into this.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Did you appear for single group at a particular time or for both groups? And according to your perspective, which is better?
See, Rohan, I cleared both the groups for intermediate and final, both the groups at the same time. I
Okay.
did not opt for single one. In any attempts, I did not write single group. Like in intermediate, my brother was already guiding me, so that time I appeared for both the groups only. And for final, what you see when the student is academically bright means
Mm-hmm.
academically means something more than average. So they have got that confidence कि नहीं, we have to do both the groups, है ना? So that was the reason I never appeared for single group, and fortunately I cleared both enter and final, both the groups. So that was the thing. And what I would suggest, Okay, people, if they are comfortable in doing the groups separately, they should go that way. Earlier when I was pursuing it, I had a myth that both groups student get placements and all that. Means that is a form of motivation which students usually take.
Hmm. Hmm.
Both, if they're writing both the groups, they'll get easy placement. So that is not the reason. So anyone who is comfortable doing single group, they should do that way, and not at the cost of multiple attempts. Like if you are going for both the groups and taking too many attempts, that is not what one should do.
Hmm.
Write single group, clear, and then that is the good strategy to clear the whole syllabus.
Hmm.
That's it.
That's a good point because even most of the students when ask me like whether they should appear for both the groups, so my answer is only that I think that depends on their capability, and if they are able to manage
Sure.
it anyhow, then they can
Mm-hmm.
go with that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay.
Yes.
So you were appearing for examinations while working, right? When you were working
Yes.
as well. So how did you manage your studies along with working? This is the most asked question till now.
Yes. See, Rohan, what I have experienced these in these years, that when you work, you become punctual. When I
Hmm.
cleared intermediate, it was my first attempt. Both the groups coming from science background clearing in one go, that automatically gives you a lot of confidence. So confidence is good. Overconfidence is something which ruins the whole moment.
Hmm.
So what happened ki when I cleared both the groups, so I personally got suggestion from my brother that I should get registered in some coachings and all that. So uh, that I did, but unfortunately that did not work for me. I was a student who throughout my academics was a self-studying student. So automatically when I changed the whole studying pattern, that costed me many attempts. So when I joined as a full-time job, that brought a sense of discipline and punctuality in me. So we have a fixed time that I'm working from this and this hours. I have that. We have to keep provisions that there is some pressure period. So
Hmm.
excluding that period, so being punctual, I have got work from home. That was an advantage for me. So I
Okay.
was doing my office, having a 1 hour break or 45 minutes break, and then again sitting. So punctuality and consistency, this was the two things which helped me sail throughout the course. So when I means in my case, when I started working, that helped me, because before that I was very undisciplined. Okay? Sometimes I'm studying for 18 hours and some other days I'm not studying even for 1 hour. So I would suggest people to at least do internship and then take a leave for a certain time and then write the paper.
Hmm.
That helps. So for me it worked. Maybe for others it is not
Hmm.
working.
Right,
So
right.
in my case it was
Mhm.
a benefit to me. That is how it
Okay.
went.
Consistency
Yes.
plays a major role everywhere, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, what were the three things that kept you going during your entire CMA journey? You can take
The
your
charm
time.
of
It's
the
fine.
yes. The first thing was the charm of the profession. Okay, there is something which is very charming. Like when I was starting this course, I had a motivation that after completion we get placed into PSUs, somewhere in assistant manager role or something like that. So
Mhm.
seeing that charm kept me motivated. Means at the starting of the time, that was the motivation, and during the course also that was the motivation. And when I went to this office where I'm currently working, so seeing the zeal, seeing the level of means attention these people get who are already cost accountants, chartered accountants, kept me motivated. So for me this only worked, and there wasn't any other motivation for me. I was fascinated by the charm only.
Okay.
Definitely money plays an important role, but
Mhm.
that I was sure that time means at any point of time I'm getting it. So these are the two things which kept me motivated throughout the course.
Okay. So, did you notice that when we work in an organization, we see the qualified people who are working over there. Like there is
Mm-hmm,
something different if we compare them with the like if only who are CMA interqualified or CA interqualified. There is some quality. I don't know what happened, and
mm-hmm,
even the corporate treat them differently. I'm not sure
mm-hmm,
if only I have noticed that.
mm-hmm. I've also noticed that.
Okay. So yeah, professional degree definitely plays a very important role, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
And even the organizations, even in the organizations, when we get into as a semi qualified, people around you, means your colleagues, your bosses, will keep you motivating. Okay, you have to do it. See, you have to come to our place, means designation wise. So when
Mhm.
you get into such corporates and uh, to a place where there are people who have already done the course, so automatically you get means
Mhm.
get that motivation of completing the course. That is how the
Mhm.
system works. So I would definitely recommend people to work in such organizations where people from these sectors are already working, so that you have got a role model to see and keep
Right.
yourself motivated. Because
Mhm.
this course, if there are attempts, means suppose there is a candidate who has got some attempts, so they tend to leave the course. Okay, no, we are not
Mhm.
finding
Mhm.
it enough competent, and self doubt arises. So get into a place where people have already done the course, that motivates. So that is how we should work. Yes.
Yes, I have also seen that people like the things which have happened in the past, in the recent times, students started
Mm-hmm.
leaving the course, and even they said that there is no scope left for the CMAs. But even I have seen the professionals working over in the corporates, and even
Mm-hmm.
like even they, even if a person is qualified and have less experience than a become graduate, still they
Yes.
are placed
Yes.
above than them, right? Because they
Yes.
have a professional degree. So, what is
Yes.
your point or opinion on the scope of this course right now, above all, which have happened in the past?
See, Rohan, I have seen personally people who are BCom graduates and other graduates, even the MBAs, having a certain experience. It is very likely that people having a costing qualification, they are reporting to such and such dignitaries. Okay, so in this situation, it is very common these days, because there is some. There are some organizations which prefer cost accountants, but majority of the organizations which we start from as a fresher, which we start from, so we see CMAs are somewhere neglected, somewhere, not in a majority. Though in my case I have experienced it, so I would say that over a time, means my friends who have qualified earlier, they had the same situation, I myself had the same situation. So after a certain time, means there is a friend of mine who has qualified in 2019, and today he is a deputy manager in Tata. So he did not start with a very means what we call as a very means accepted designation in a very renowned organization. So he himself has faced the situation, and I'm also into that situation. But after some time, we stand at par. And if any student is very fortunate, he gets that start. Many of my friends who have been placed in this very attempt, they have started very well. So it is something how you encounter, means whatever has been
Mhm.
written, it will go that
Mhm.
way only. If you are lucky, you are getting into a very big organization with a very reputed designation, and if you have got still struggles, you will sail through. But after a certain time, I would say everybody settles. I have seen people settling
Mhm.
at par with other courses. So people should accept there is something which will take time, and eventually it will settle. So this is it.
So basically, there is a lot to work upon after getting the degree as well.
Yes, yes.
To
In this,
keep.
I would like to
Mhm.
mention, Rohan here,
Mhm.
as a student, what I used to infer, once the degree is complete, with some amount of experience, maybe internship or some
Mhm.
professional working experience, I would get placed into a very good place. So as a student, everybody, means most of us
Mhm.
assumes. When I went into orientation, I got to know passing the examination and getting into a role is two different things. And that I inferred from the orientation. Post qualification, we are getting that orientation
Mhm.
trainings. So first, as a student, I would suggest everybody to clear the examination, and after that, we have to means acquire some skills, maybe an Excel or some experience of SAP or any other such experiences, with skills, basically skills. So that would help you get into an organization. And above all, luck is the most important factor, because hard work can sail you through the course, but getting into an
Hmm.
organization is a matter of luck. So
Right.
this is how every student should perceive the future. And at this point of time when we are studying, we must concentrate on passing the examination only. Means worrying about interviews and placement is the second most thing which we should
Hmm.
work on. And exactly what happens ki when you worry a lot, it creates a sense of distraction. You should stay away from that. So this is what I would suggest everybody who is writing their exams. Yes.
Hmm. I think you already have a lot of certifications. So,
Yes.
so how
That
did it help you, or if yes, then how did it help you?
when I came into this organization, there was
Hmm.
a process. Everybody has to go through it. You have to do certain online courses. Earlier, when I was studying, I knew about such courses. Okay, there are certification courses like Udemy offers that.
Hmm.
But here, when I came, I told you, na, coming to an organization, you become punctual. So I had to mandatorily go through such trainings. So I acquired a lot of Excel certifications. Apart from that, I never knew that there are courses on environment as well. There are courses on project management as well. So my company forced me those certifications and I had to complete it. So that was the reason I acquired so many certificates, and it has helped me definitely groom as a professional. It has definitely helped me.
I hope no one from the company sees this.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, I think you already have given the suggestions which students should work upon to get into the corporates, right? That they need
Yes.
to work on their skills as well along with studying, because passing
Yes.
exams in this competitive world is not enough now, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
also, I do conduct this session so that they might be able to know what else they can do, right, with the
Yes.
people's experiences specifically. How was your overall CMA journey so far from the beginning till the end? Like, if you can tell that in a short span of time.
See, CMA has made me more disciplined, and throughout my life, I'm never going to forget this lesson. At any place, wherever you go, if you're disciplined,
Mhm.
you you are somewhere recognized and accepted. This is what I'm going to pass to my future generation as well. So for me, CMA has made me more punctual, more disciplined, and definitely it has added charm to my personality as well. And in long run, it would definitely help me in financial stability. As a girl, it has brought very uh, means very good things to my parents as well. Since I am a cost accountant and I am a first generation cost accountant, that too being a girl, so my parents are also very proud of me.
Mhm.
So this is what my CMA journey has, means it has given me. It did not cost me anything. ये आके बस दिया ही दिया है. It has given
Mhm.
me everything. So this is what my journey is.
So it have completely changed your life for the better, we
Yes,
can say,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So does attempts matter? Like, how much attempts have you given to clear the examinations, and how much, like, multiple attempts do affect the placements or the like interviews?
Yes, Rohan. See, I got registered in December 2015 and cleared my intermediate in 2016. So, and finals, you see that I've cleared in June 2022. So there are a lot of attempts. Few
Mhm.
attempts I have skipped, few I did not write, few I have written and failed. So as far as placements on means campus placements are concerned, I feel okay, attempts matter. But there was a guy who had same registration with same attempts. He got shortlisted for 2 3 organizations. One was PSU. So somewhere I believe the attempts matter. Age also matters, but in
Mhm.
off campus these things don't matter.
Right.
I have got opportunities from many organizations, means 2 3 organizations. But right now I'm not in a position to switch. So
Okay.
even if you are missing in the campus placement, you will get opportunities off campus. So attempts definitely matter, because After a certain attempts, you become inconsistent. Not everybody stays motivated, especially the girls, because
Mm-hmm.
after certain attempts, they have got some social responsibilities as well. So not everybody gets that opportunity of completing the course. And as far as the course is concerned for boys, they may complain, and many of them have dropped as well. So opportunities are there, and attempts definitely matters to certain extent. And yes, people should try to complete the course as early as possible. So
Mm-hmm.
that is how it will benefit you in a very short span of time. So
Right.
this is it.
Mm-hmm. But when it happens, like when we just appearing for the attempts, and there are like uncountable situations we encounter in our daily
Mhm,
lives which may not be able
mhm,
to like which may affect our studies, and even the relatives
mhm,
or the friends are saying like, what are you doing, there are multiple attempts you have already given. So I
mhm.
think this must have been you must have also been faced the same. So how did you cope up
Yes.
with that during that time, like no मतलब मेरे को करना ही है, आगे देखते हैं.
See, I'm not a type of person who gets distracted by means bad things happening around. When everything is going very favorable, so
हम्म.
I may lose my consistency कि जब सब ठीक है, then why am I catering efforts? And
हम्म.
when things are getting worse, I tend to be consistent. So that is a personality what I am. So when this started, when my parents, when my not exactly parents, but friends, okay, when they cleared and I was stuck into attempts, I had this thing, and even the relatives, they understand chartered accountancy, but they don't understand
हम्म.
cost accountancy.
Right.
You have to make them understand by relating the fact.
हम्म.
So when this happens, so there are numerous counselors around you कि ये नहीं करते, इससे अच्छा तो ये कर लेते. So
हम्म.
this has definitely happened with me as well. And marriage is something which was a very pressurizable thing for
हम्म.
me. So when I was getting pressurized, I in myself got that energy कि ठीक है, now तो I am not giving up. I am sitting here and I will be completing this course in any situation. And fortunately, it took me around uh, 8 9 attempts. So
हम्म.
to complete the final only. So now at this point of time, when I look back, I feel कि इतना परेशान होने का ही नहीं था, है ना, इतना इतना सोचने का ही नहीं था. I just had to be punctual और सब सेट हो जाता. So I realized कि we have to ignore this. There isn't any other way. And now that I have qualified, people have showered their love on me like anything. Like they have been a support throughout the journey. The same people who were criticizing me for staying for this course are now a means
हम्म.
boaster to me ki, Are, I knew that you will be doing this.
हाँ,
So
right.
at the end you have to believe in yourself that you are going to clear it. This helps. And for the others, like my brother, he's more into giving up. He tends to give up. Like he's of my 1 year younger to me. So the
हम्म.
same situation, if this happens to him, he tends to say कि नहीं अब नहीं करेंगे, I will leave it. So now that I have cleared, I means have become an inspiration to him, and now he's not giving up. To everybody who is facing criticism, just stay strong, focus, and complete the course, because this helps in long run. So don't
Right.
get distracted. Yes.
वैसे मैंने ऑफिशियली बोला नहीं है कभी यहाँ पे. इवन आई हैव थॉट ऑफ ड्रॉपिंग इट इन बिटवीन, लाइक व्हेन द थिंग्स वर गोइंग रॉन्ग, सो इवन आई
Mm-hmm.
हैव थॉट ऑफ इट. बट इन द एंड
Mm-hmm.
मतलब कुछ भी होता था ना, व्हेन एवर आई थॉट ऑफ डूइंग समथिंग, सो मेरा जो
Mm-hmm.
सारा सर्कल था वो आगे होता था कि यार डिग्री होनी चाहिए. मतलब जहां से भी मैं
Mm-hmm.
स्टार्ट करता था, माय लास्ट पॉइंट वाज दैट आई डोंट हैव दैट डिग्री राइट नाउ. एंड
Mm-hmm.
एट द एंड आई थॉट कि इफ आई गिव अप टुडे, it will become my
Mm-hmm.
habit of giving up in like in other scenarios
Yes.
as well. So
Yes.
इस
Yes.
बस उसी को सोच के इवन आई कीप ट्राइंग. थोड़ा सा टाइम
Mm-hmm.
लग जाएगा, इट विल वर्क एनी हाउ.
Mm-hmm.
इसलिए यही
Mm-hmm.
बाकी स्टूडेंट्स को भी है कि हाँ ठीक है, सबके साथ होता है, बिकॉज मैनी स्टूडेंट्स आस्क मी एज वेल कि यार लेट्स ड्रॉप इट, एंड काफी ने छोड़ा भी है जिन्होंने मेरे को कोविड में बताया. आई
हम्म
ट्राई टू कीप देम मोटिवेटेड, बट एक सिचुएशन लाइक किसी किसी की सिचुएशन बहुत अनसर्टेन हो जाती है, तो दे
हाँ
हैव टू लाइक स्किप दैट.
हम्म
बट इट्स अ
हम्म
गुड पॉइंट, बट विच यू हैव सेड, एंड ठीक है, मेरे को भी बेनिफिट होता ही है. थैंक्स फॉर
yes,
शेयरिंग
we
योर
should not
इनपुट्स. या.
we should not give up. We should not give up in any situation. ठीक है, attempts may defer. You have to defer your attempts for few time. That
हम्म.
that is acceptable. But in any situation, you must not leave this course. Means
राइट.
whatever you have started, this is not a college wala course. कि in a fixed amount of time you will graduate.
हम्म.
This is something vocational sort of thing. You have to do it on your own. And when you have to do it on your own, then why are others coming and saying कि नहीं ये तो इतने टाइम में हो जाना चाहिए था? This is not the thing. So stay.
एग्जैक्टली.
We should do it. Monetary constraint is something which
हम्म.
hampers a lot of students.
हम्म.
So in that situation, I would suggest कि attempts may be deferred. Means after few attempts also you can do it. The institute
हम्म.
itself permits the
या
attempts. We have
एग्जैक्टली.
got
हम्म.
re-registration. So they
यस.
understand this fact that students are going to defer attempts. So
हम्म.
if they are allowing us, then why not we? So that is what students should think and pursue and complete it.
Right. Even
Yes.
students get confused that like now they are in the finals and अभी तो कुछ और
Mm-hmm.
कर भी नहीं सकते, तो they feel stuck.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Yes.
अपनी career को like keep making progress over there, develop other skills at that point of time so that your time don't get
Yes.
wasted, right? And
Yes.
simultaneously you can go with the course. I don't
Yes.
know if this is a pravachan or something, but
No, no, correctly said. It will definitely help. It will definitely
hmm.
help.
Okay,
Yes.
so final suggestion or anything which you would like to say the aspirants?
See, Rohan, what I would say, okay, first thing, first, stay away from distraction. Take care.
Mhm.
Stay away from criticism. If you are not someone who takes criticism very positively, stay away from criticism. 3-4 months won't make you away from the globe. है ना,
Mhm.
3-4 महीने दोस्तों से नहीं मिलेंगे. Will stay away from family functions and all that. It won't cost you much. And second most thing, stay punctual. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि थ्रू आउट द वीक थ्रू आउट द मंथ यू आर स्टडिंग with me 2-3 days consistent and one day I had work of my office. So even if you are not garnering efforts throughout the week, be punctual कि ठीक है इतना टाइम इतना कर ले रहे हैं. Don't. And third thing I would say कि not everybody clears both group, है ना.
Mhm.
Try doing single group. If not single group, try doing one paper, get exemption, write the other three paper in next attempt. That would help. And fourth thing, do not leave this group. Never, do not leave this course. Okay, if students from cost accountancy are leaving this group, uh, then it won't help in long run. ऐसे ही हमारे कोर्स को कम recognition
Right.
है ना, at ground
Mhm.
level. And if
Mhm.
students themselves are leaving, so this will not help. And fifth most important thing, okay, whenever you are completing this course, you are setting an example to others, है ना.
Right.
Be the change, be the inspiration around you. It will
Mhm.
definitely help. So these are the things which I would say. And don't get too many guidance from too many people. अच्छा थोड़ा इससे भी पूछ लिया, थोड़ा उससे भी पूछ लिया. Don't do that.
तो फिर कुछ
Everybody,
नहीं होता.
हाँ कुछ नहीं होता. Jack of all, masters of none, that concept.
Right.
So don't do that. Everybody of us knows what to study and how much to study. Even
Mhm.
if it is your first attempt, you know what to study. Don't go to your seniors or juniors seeking कि क्या पढ़ना है क्या नहीं पढ़ना है. अभी I have cleared. If I'm sitting for the attempt in means in the coming attempt, I am not sure कि I will clear or not.
Right.
So why to ask seniors? Why to ask seniors? And especially when you have got attempts, do not go there. Sit,
Mhm.
study, write, and clear. These are the four things. Simple. No other motivation, no other guidance, nothing. जो books है पढ़ो, नहीं है मत पढ़ो. Just do it. बस यही है. No other special mantras.
Right. So it
Yes.
was overall a very nice session with you, Pooja. Actually, CMA
Same
Puja.
here, Rohan. Yes.
So thanks for taking out time once again. And
Thank you, Rohan.
yeah.